Every year, global supply chain waste destroys $1.6 trillion in value. In the United States alone, 30 to 40% of the food supply is lost before it ever reaches a consumer. Modern enterprise chains have access to more historical data and sophisticated forecasting models than at any point in history. Yet massive inventory miscalculations remain a constant. A model can achieve a perfectly low mean squared error, but that mathematical success is irrelevant if the resulting order triggers a warehouse overflow. Conversely, an algorithm might produce a statistically accurate forecast that still results in empty shelves because it failed to account for a specific logistics constraint. This gap between prediction and performance is a product of the industry standard predict then optimize pipeline. Under this model, data science teams work in isolation, training LSTMs or transformers solely to reduce predictive error on historical datasets. Operations teams then consume those isolated predictions, feeding them into static auto-replenishment systems that cannot adapt to dynamic real-world variables. Directly optimizing predictive accuracy in a mathematical vacuum does not produce operational efficiency in the physical world. Supply chain management requires a move from descriptive machine learning, simply predicting what will happen, to prescriptive machine learning, optimizing the response to those predictions. The half-DS framework, or hybrid AI framework for demand-supply forecasting, addresses this by unifying these two stages. In this architecture, the physical costs of the supply chain directly influence the weights of the forecasting neural network. This relies on differentiable coupling, allowing mathematical feedback to flow between the forecasting and optimization modules. This closed loop replaces the traditional sequential pipeline, which breaks the feedback loop and prevents the neural network from learning from its physical mistakes. This is achieved through a unified loss equation that forces the time series network to account for inventory limits and product perishability. This architecture redefines a successful forecast by prioritizing operational utility over simple mathematical error. This is the full half-DS architecture, defined by two parallel processing streams. The demand forecasting module uses a stacked LSTM to process sliding windows of time series sales and categorical data. Before the LSTM begins, trainable embedding matrices translate discrete variables, like SKUs and supplier IDs, into dense vector relationships. The LSTM analyzes these temporal dependencies to output a predicted demand for the next step. To the right is the supply chain optimization module, which uses dense neural network layers to model constraints. Physical constraints such as maximum lead times and minimum supplier reliability are incorporated here as features. Because demand is never a fixed certainty, the model utilizes stochastic regularization. The network samples predicted demand from a Gaussian distribution, forcing the optimization layer to plan for uncertainty and market volatility. We have two parallel systems, one for temporal data and one for physical constraints. The final step is their mathematical integration. The hybrid integration layer is where prediction and constraint meet. It is governed by a combined loss function. L forecast represents the standard mean squared error, focusing on predictive accuracy. L supply represents the simulated physical costs, including inventory holding, transportation, and stockout penalties. The lambda coefficients allow us to tune the relative weight of accuracy versus operational cost. The innovation of this system is the backward pass. The gradient of the supply loss begins moving backward through the architecture. This gradient flows through the predicted demand output, connecting the two modules. This allows the operational feedback to reach the forecasting parameters and adjust the internal weights of the LSTM. The LSTM is now actively penalized if its prediction results in a mathematically simulated stockout. This penalty applies even if the forecast appeared statistically probable based on historical trends alone. This shared gradient creates an end-to-end prescriptive engine, where physical warehouse constraints directly inform the forecasting model's behavior. Testing this framework against unpredictable demand cycles reveals its performance relative to standard models. The half-DS model, shown in pink, tracks sudden demand spikes with significantly more precision than baseline models like ARIMA or GRU. We can also track the downstream impact on total cost. This visualization shows a consistent, steep decline in validation cost over the training epochs as the joint model stabilizes its policy. In integrated tests, this approach reduced mean absolute error by 14.7%, while decreasing stockouts by 27.5%. An ablation study confirms that this integration is the specific driver of these results. Removing the embedding layer or the joint training mechanism causes performance to degrade back to baseline results. This demonstrates that a forecasting model's accuracy is linked to its understanding of operational context. For enterprise grocery chains managing millions of SKUs, these mathematical gains have massive physical implications. A 10% improvement in replenishment accuracy across hundreds of locations results in tens of millions of dollars in recovered profit. Data from enterprise deployments at Trax Technologies demonstrates how these models perform in live retail environments. A major online retailer specializing in fresh foods achieved a 49% reduction in waste after implementing AI-driven demand forecasting. This shifts the view of sustainability from a compliance requirement to a primary profit engine, enabled by coordinated mathematical optimization. Enterprise logistics reach peak efficiency when forecasting and optimization are unified within a single prescriptive learning architecture.